This is an Elddis Envy 150. In fact, it's a special edition. It's done by Dolphin Motorhomes to their own specific specifications. So everything from the cab colour to the fact it's got GRP size rather than aluminium, and a lot of the specification on this is very much to their personal specification to make this a really nice motorhome. So I'm going to take you a tour around this one, but it's the interior on this which is very special. But I do like this cab colour on the outside. That looks really smart. Love the wheels as well. And it's a really nice, decent sized motorhome, 7.34 metres long. It actually can be driven on a C1 driving licence, so that's very convenient. And on the outside here, just a couple of things to point out. We've got grey water waste there. The cassette for the toilet is out of that one there. That takes you into where the battery is, and also the 240 volt power goes into there. This is quite interesting because we've got a water filler here, but this one allows you to put a freshwater shower. So for washing sand off your feet or washing a muddy bike or anything like that, that is ideal. This is so that you can put a bike rack onto it. There's a reversing camera on this one as well. You can see that up there. TV area as well is on this one. And in fact, while we're pointing this way, there's also an awning that comes out, and there's solar panels on the top of this one as well. This fellow here is actually storage. It goes back in underneath there like so, and if you come right on around to this side, you've got space for 2 LPG bottles. You've got freshwater drain just there, and this one's quite useful. This is a connection for a gas barbecue, so that can run then off of your LPG system of the vehicle. Let's go and have a look inside because it's rather smart, this one. So if we head in through here, now one of the really clever things about this is the fact we've got a very nice lounge area up here. We'll have a look at the driving position in just a moment, but you can actually seat 4 people when you're driving in proper forward-facing seats with seat belts, and the way that you can do that is because this turns into this. Basically, the whole sort of carcass of it folds up to the side. You move the cushions out of the way, and then this is actually hidden in the base of here. If we open this, you'll see that this one has exactly the same kind of thing. There it is. So it means, let's put that back, there we go, that this can do exactly the same, but also this can fold down, concertina away, that closes up, and that makes another settee. So that makes a really nice social area right there. I think that's fantastic. Space for a TV. You've also got then your aerial pointers there, and there's a 240 volt socket and a 12 volt socket. So that's where your TV would go if you wanted. That of course links to the aerial on the roof. Now I'll come right on forward first of all. This is based on the Peugeot chassis. It's the 2.2 litre. It's 140 horsepower. I think I mentioned you can drive this on a C1 license, so that's fantastic. It's a manual 6-speed gearbox on this one. That's the reversing camera screen for that camera we saw on the back, and these seats, as you can see for yourself, swivel round to join the seating here, or of course turn around when you're actually driving. This one's got the extra skylight in the front as well. That's another option, if I remember rightly. That opens, that's what that little lever there is for. All of these of course have got blinds that come across them, and in fact you've got blinds everywhere because these also do the same sort of thing like that, and there's another one that comes across the windscreen, so it means you've got total privacy very, very easily. If we come on back a little bit further, this is all storage up in places like this, all the way around. A load of storage in this one. All these windows open again with the blinds that slide down. You can have either a bug screen, or you can come down and have a night screen and curtains as well. And if we come on back, this here is your heating system for the vehicle and your hot water system, and this will run either from the 240 volt if you're plugged in, if you're in a campsite for example, it's got that. If you're not, then you can run that off the LPG system. And this is your switch gear for lights, the water pump, battery condition, all that kind of stuff can all be monitored from there. And if we come back a bit further, we've got the kitchen, so microwave tucked away up here, really nice oven. And what they've done with this is they made 3 of these gas hobs, and one of them is electric. So again, if you're plugged into 240 volt, you can cook on that one without using your gas up. And then you've got a separate grill and a separate oven and a load more storage all the way around in places like this. That one there is a table that you can take out. So if you want to have a table up here, put it in the middle there, you can do, but also because it's freestanding, of course, you can take that outside if you're having a picnic. And in fact, you can extend the work surface here because that section there comes up as well. Again, you've got your 240 volt sockets and you've got your light switches here. And then you've got a sink here, of course, underneath here. That's just a draining board that you can take out and put next to it. And then drawers all the way down like this. And on the other side, you've got your fridge over here. If I open it from the right side, there we go. So fridge and freezer. Now that will run off the 12 volt or 240 volt or off the gas system. And it selects it automatically, which is rather neat. So if you plug into 240 volt power, it'll automatically run from 240 volt. Unplug that, it'll run off the gas, start the vehicle, and it'll run off the 12 volt battery of the vehicle. And the really nice thing about this, I think, is back here, because you've got a proper island bed. Look at that, that's fantastic, real luxury. Now what you can do with this is full length. If you don't need the full length, you can see there's a section there, and that you can lift up and slide the whole thing back. Slides back about that far, and that means you've just got a bit more space at the foot of the bed if you want it, if you don't need the full length. If you do need the full length, then of course you have it like that, and you've still got room to walk all the way around it. That is absolutely brilliant. It makes it a lot more comfortable to get in and out. It's nice and low. It also makes it a lot easier to make it. You've got storage here. These are hanging lockers. You can see the rail for them up there. You've got skylights up above. These again have blinds, of course, that come across, so bug screens or night screens, depending on what you need. There's more storage up here, like so, and then tucked away in places like this. They've got a lot into this, haven't they? I think it's fantastic. And then the last thing to show you is if we come around here, this one is the loo. So we've got a shower, which normally sits up connected to that one. The sink, of course, as you can see, and you've got the toilet down there as well, but a nice big area for showering there. And then you've also got, even in here, bits of storage tucked away like that. The hooks in here as well, that's dead handy. If you come in and you've got wet coats, they can drain into this area. Absolutely brilliant. That is a very, very clever and functional vehicle, isn't it? Just superb. But that bed in particular, I think that's great. I mean, that would be a brilliant place for a good night's sleep, wouldn't it? Ideal. Okay, I think that that is about it. I'm actually going to sit on this little seat here and try it out. There we go. That's absolutely fantastic. Huge thanks to Dolphin Motorhomes. They've organised this tour. Huge thanks as ever to you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this one, and we'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.